Welcome back, guys. We're exploring modern dating and relationship struggles. Let's get into it.
Coach says 95% of men no longer approach women. So women, if you see a man that you're attracted to, shoot your shot because life is short. Why in the ham and cheese sandwich do I need to do a man's job? You are a man. Approaching a woman is what you were designed to do. Now I need to do your job for you. Newsflash, not doing it. Why should I? You are a coward. You're afraid. You're intimidated to the point that as a man, you will not naturally approach a woman that you may be attracted to. And now you're sitting back waiting on the woman to come up and approach you like she's the man. Y'all need to get yourselves together. Now, this may not be all men, but doggone it, there's a whole lot of y'all. And what you're not going to see is Lori out here chasing down a man. If you want me, you can come get me. Now, you know, I'm just speaking in general because I'll be laying on the beach enjoying my peace and I don't want nobody to disturb it. But for those of you who are out here and you're wanting a man, ladies, don't be the man, because guess what? When you chase him, he loses his attraction to you. They don't like it. A real man does not like it. And you don't need to be doing it. So, there you go.
So let's get one thing straight. A relation coach saying women need to shoot their shot because 95% of men won't approach is peak clown logic. The reason men aren't approaching is simple. The game is rigged. Modern dating is like walking into a casino where the house always win, but instead of slot machines, it's family court. I mean, after all, why risk rejection, humiliation, and a potentially catastrophic outcomes when social media has made women hyper-selective? You know, calling men cowards for being cautious is like blaming someone for not diving into shark-infested waters. Men aren't intimidated, they're just calculated. And approach you, yeah, because the second they do, they're labeled creepy or desperate. And men are tired of the double standards. You want equality but refuse to meet them halfway. So be real and enjoy your cats and wine.
I'm really sick of y'all acting like relationships are everything they're cracked up to be. They're not. They're not. The jig is up. The only benefit of being in a relationship these days is having two incomes in the household. And the way I see it, you don't need to be in a relationship to do that. I just don't think y'all understand the level of peace you find sitting in the crib alone on a Saturday night. You don't have to worry about your man. You don't have to worry about what he's doing with that thing, who he's messaging behind your back, how many women are ignoring his messages behind your back for that matter. Even being at the crib is more fucking peaceful. You can fart whenever you want to. You don't have to sneak off to the basement bathroom to drop a willy-nilly deuce. You could just let that shit fucking fly. You could be ugly as all home at the crib. You don't have to worry about impressing him. You don't have to worry about cooking these 5-course meals just to please your man so he thinks he has a good woman. You ever heard of girl dinner? That's the real thing. I could eat a fucking Tic Tac and a cup of coffee with some sugar-free creamer, and that will last me all fucking day. You're thinner, you're richer, and as long as your vibrator and your headphones are charged up simultaneously with a fat sack of that sweet, sticky devil's lettuce that you got at the fucking dispensary for the Lolo, all of your credit cards are fucking paid so you can order whatever the fuck you want off of Uber Eats should you get the munchies and want to eat more than a Tic Tac. You are good. That shit is golden. That shit is a level of peace and comfortability that I have never found with a fucking man. This shit's lit. I'm sorry.
May every person that laughs at your sophomoric effort be a reminder of your eternal mediocrity and pierce your heart like a knife.
Okay. No more drugs for this one. She puts it, relationships aren't all that cracked up to be, but here's a plot twist. For men, they're often worse. And this rant's about finding peace alone exposes the reality of modern relationships. They're a raw deal for men. Let's break it down. Marriage needs to be a partnership. Now, it's just a one-sided contract with men footing the bill emotionally and financially. You're celebrating freedom because you can eat a Tic Tac and fart in peace? Good for you. And that's the dating pool these days? Guys, it's women who prefer dispensary trips and Uber Eats to building a future with you, and they wonder why marriage rates are plummeting. A vibrator might give her peace, but it won't give her a legacy. Guys, just choose wisely. Steer clear of this one.
I just got ghosted, but like not ghosted in the way that like they just stopped talking to me. I just got stood up for a date. Like I have my makeup on, I have my hair done, I put my pajamas on now because I ain't dealing with that. But okay, so this person, and I'm sharing this with you because it's just like I need to share. This is important. They ghosted me a few weeks ago. We ran into each other. We reconnected. He was very apologetic. He called me. He explained a lot. I thought, yeah, I'll probably give you another chance, but I am a bit wary. Anyway, the night comes. He's messaging me the last few days like, hey, how are you? Yeah, let's do it this time. I booked us in for a steak at 7 p.m. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, 20 minutes before, and he called me an hour before saying, look, I'm running a little bit late, but we're definitely doing it. I said, do you want to reschedule? If you do, that's okay. He's like, no, we're doing this. So I was like, great, I'll see you in an hour. Done. And then 20 minutes before I was due to be there, I was about to leave, he said, I can't make it. And he gave a very lame excuse. So my initial reaction was like, hurt. Of course I was hurt. Of course. I'm not getting a steak for dinner anymore. No, I was hurt because the lack of intelligence, like the emotional intelligence was just not even there. Anyway, I'm cooking myself some chicken now. Like I had that in the fridge. That would have made me even worse. The worst part, the worst part is that I wasted this whole beat for nobody to see it. So I'm probably going to go out and do my groceries just so this doesn't go to waste. But anyway, the whole point of this was like, at first, I shed a tear and I was like, it's really sad because I feel disrespected. I feel really disrespected. And the second part of it is that I should have trusted my intuition. There was a little voice inside me today saying, I don't really know if I want to do this. Like, I didn't have the same excitement that I did the first time after he ghosted me. Which is enough in itself, isn't it, to just tell us, well, if they're ghosting you to begin with, unless it's like a really legitimate excuse, which looking back on it now, I don't feel like it is, but I do give people the benefit of the doubt. And I wasn't excited. I told 3 different girlfriends and I really was just not excited. I was sort of like, about going. But then there was a part of me that was like, hey, it might be fun, it might surprise me. And I'm always open to that. But that intuition, it's just reminded me how strong my intuition is, that, no, I'm not the same person that would ghost somebody. I'm just not like that. I would communicate my needs. And secondly, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I knew it was going to go nowhere. I just thought, hey, a bit of fun. The whole point of this is to trust your intuition. Not let somebody make you throw in the towel that's not worth your time, because a part of me was like, fuck this, I'm so done. But it's like, yeah, I'm done for now, I need to recoup, but I'm not going to let that stop me from finding somebody who's actually worthy. So listening to your intuition and not letting them take your power away. It would be extremely silly for me to let somebody who didn't prioritize me or care about or respect me, because 20 minutes before a date cancelling after given the opportunity like an hour before is disrespectful. I'm not going to let them not prioritizing me mean that I don't prioritize me. I'm going to keep forging on and I'm going to discern. It's just giving me a higher level of discernment now. So every single time we have experiences like this, we have to turn within because it's teaching us something. There's no other way than it's teaching us something, especially if it triggers us. So take that as a message and make sure you listen to your intuition and do not settle for any less than you deserve.
Cut her loose, dude. She's a handful.
Jesus Christ, shut up. I mean, this screams, why do nice guys finish last? But guys, take note, this is why you don't circle back. When you ghost her, fine. Not that I would ever condone the ghosting either. Just if you're not going to show up, don't show up. Cancel a date, just like the second time. But apologizing and re-engaging like this guy did, big mistake. Women often mistake persistence for desperation, and this rambling of hers about intuition is just a mental gymnastics to rationalize entitlement. Mistaking her doesn't mean you owe anyone your time or energy. And guys, remember, your attention is valuable. Women are often taught to play the victim in scenarios like this, and while men are demonized for simply prioritizing themselves, just remember your time is worth more than a pity date.
To all conservative women, your men don't want you. They want us. And how sad that is for you, because I cannot imagine basing my entire life, my belief system, my family planning, all around trying to get men to be attracted to me, and it's still not working. It is a known stereotype that men on dating apps hide their political views. It's not to try to attract conservative women, though. Videos explaining this are a dime a dozen on this app, coming from conservative men themselves, because they see liberal women as more of a challenge. Do you get what that means? They're saying you're easy.
Saying to any particular group of women that your men don't want you, they want us, it's honestly weird. It's giving jealousy. It reminds me of how a mistress will get off on a man choosing her over his wife. Which is funny when all of the women in the comments on that video are commenting that conservative women are the pick-me's. Ladies, newsflash, attention on dating apps is not the gold standard for women that are looking to marry someone and to start a family with someone. I think you should consider that there is a chance that men are on dating apps not exactly looking for their wives. Some are, but they're not the ones giving you that attention, trust me.
The liberal women claiming conservative men want them is laughable. And let's get something straight. Men on dating apps aren't looking for wives, they're looking for distractions. Conservative women build homes and liberal women build OF accounts. The comment about being easy, that's brutal, but there's truth there. Marriage-minded men know the difference between attention and genuine connection. Conservative women value tradition and family, while liberal women glorify hookups and challenges. And here's the harsh reality. Attention doesn't equate to commitment. Men want peace and not chaos. Conservative women shouldn't take the bait. Dating apps are the Wild West, and the stakes are too high to settle for short-term validation. I can speak this from experience. I've been with a liberal woman. We're kind of nuts to a degree. I've been with two. Weren't relationship worthy. Conservative women to one I am married to now. Traditional values, family values. Night and day difference.
I think that men are told to live life and women are told to struggle through life. I think there's a very big difference, and I think it shows in society when a woman decides not to take the suffering and actually live, and everyone goes mad. Like when I used to tell people I didn't want children, outrage from strangers. As in, we are not going to procreate. We probably will never even see each other. Why are you so angry that I'm saying I want a stress-free life? I don't want children. I don't care if I get married or not. I want to live a life of pure bliss, serenity, and peace and rest. Men are told that boys will be boys. They can't help it. They can't help not cheating on you. They can't help it. They're so stupid and silly. Let them live their lives. Women, control yourselves. Close your legs. Watch how you speak to people. Don't be too intimidating. Don't be too forthcoming with the things that you want in your life. Do not dare tell people you don't want children. You don't want to cook for people? Are you crazy? You must cook. How will people survive? Men, why would they know how to cook? They're going to have a wife one day. It's normal for a woman to say to a group of friends that she can't go on holiday because her husband can't be left alone with his children he decided to make. Women are struggling through life whilst men are living. And I think there is a big shift. There has been a big shift, and now women are choosing to live life also, to enjoy their lives, and that's why the rate of having children has gone down. Many women aren't having as many kids as they were back in the day, and I think it's because women have decided to start living and not just struggling. And I think that a lot of men do resent you for wanting to live and not struggle, because their moms have struggled, their grandmothers have struggled. Women are supposed to struggle in their world, so when you don't want to struggle, you think you're better than people. That is where it comes from.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So it's the women are struggling while men are thriving narrative straight out of the feminist playbook. I mean, listen, men have historically worked themselves into early graves to provide for their family, and now women are upset that they're opting out of this struggle bus. Welcome to equality. You claim men resent women for wanting a stress-free life, but here's the truth. Men aren't mad, they're opting out. Marriage rates are declining because men see the red flags and the entitlement, the lack of reciprocity, and the endless demands. Women want their benefits of traditional masculinity while rejecting their traditional roles. And if you're tired of struggling, maybe stop expecting men to do it for you.
What if I told you I want a relationship? I'm just not desperate enough to not see people for who they really are. I'm not ignoring who you are and the characteristics that I don't like about you. I got told by numerous Jimmy and Jareds that they love me after 2 weeks or a month. Some even after a week of knowing me, telling me that they love me. But I am sorry, I am not stupid enough to disregard the fact that absolutely no one in this world can fully know someone in a week, or even 2 weeks, even a month, let alone love. That comes from immaturity and a lack of reality. The Jimmy and Jareds of the world want to come in and woo you. They want to buy you flowers. They want to take you on dinner dates. They want to do things for your roommates. And then when things get hard and tough and they get called out on something that they did, maybe it was lying to you on text or anything, they get super defensive. Oh, that could not be me. Oh my God, no way. That was your fault. You're thinking this, you're thinking that. Attacking me when I call you out? Tell me that is not the biggest red flag. Oh, no, I know the biggest red flag. The biggest red flag is not apologizing to me when you do something wrong. That is a sign of disrespect. So, walking away from that is showing respect for myself. It shows that I'm not desperate. And guess what? That is progress, baby. That is the biggest progress that I've had all year, and I'm happy for it.
Shut up.
So Jimmy and Jared told her that they loved her after 2 weeks. I mean, that's not love, that's infatuation and simphood. Guys, take this as a cautionary tale. Stop trying to impress women who treat your efforts like red flags. Obviously, don't tell anybody you love them after a week or after a day. I mean, this woman's ran as a masterclass in projecting her insecurities onto others. Accountability? None. Respect? Conditional. The modern dating market is full of people who expect the world while bringing nothing to the table. So guys, walk away from anyone who disrespects your boundaries. Relationships should be a partnership and not a therapy session for someone's unresolved baggage. Value yourself enough to demand better, because trust me, they won't. Guys, modern dating is a battlefield where men are expected to fight blindfolded. From the vilification of traditional gender roles to the rise of entitlement culture, it's no wonder men are opting out. The feminist movement, social media, and the biased court system have created a culture where men are demonized for wanting basic respect and reciprocity. And here's the truth. Men are waking up. They're rejecting the traps of modern relationships and seeking partnerships that value mutual effort and respect. And for some, this means going their own way, and others, it means finding traditional values abroad. So guys, focus on self-improvement, financial stability, and emotional growth. And ladies, if you want a real man, start by being a real partner. Relationships should be about building each other up and not tearing each other down. And until the playing field evens out, men have every right to be cautious. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below on what you think. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.